Imagine a world where the US dollar is no longer the top dog. Hard to picture, right? For decades, the greenback has been the backbone of global trade and finance, a symbol of economic stability and power. But it could happen. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are making moves. These countries, with their vast resources and growing influence, are not content to play second fiddle. They want their own currency to rival the dollar, a new financial system that reflects their economic clout and aspirations. Could this challenge the established global order? The implications are profound, potentially reshaping international trade, investment, and economic alliances. For decades, the US dollar has been king, but times are changing. The dominance of the dollar is being questioned as new economic powers emerge. The global economy is shifting. New players are entering the scene, bringing with them new opportunities and challenges. Emerging economies are on the rise. Their rapid growth and development are transforming the global landscape. The BRICS nations, in particular, are flexing their economic muscles. They are determined to carve out a bigger role for themselves in the world economy, and their ambitions could reshape the future. The BRICS are a powerful force. Combined, they account for a huge chunk of global GDP and population. They have abundant natural resources, and their economies are growing fast. This makes them a serious counterweight to the traditional Western powers, but it's not just about size. The BRICS are also strategic players on the world stage. They are increasingly coordinating their actions. They are looking for ways to challenge the dollar's dominance, and they are pushing for a more multipolar world. The US dollar has been the world's reserve currency for decades. This gives the US a lot of power, but it also creates problems. For one thing, it makes US exports more expensive. This can hurt American businesses. The dollar's dominance also gives the US a lot of leverage over other countries. It can impose sanctions, it can influence exchange rates, and it can even weaponize the dollar for political purposes. This has led to resentment and instability in the global financial system. Are the BRICS nations forging a new path? The BRICS nations are exploring the creation of a new currency. This would be a major development. It could challenge the dollar's dominance, and it could lead to a more multipolar world. There are several reasons why the BRICS might want to do this. First, it would reduce their dependence on the US dollar. Second, it would give them more control over their own economies. And third, it would increase their influence in the world. Are we seeing a sign of things to come? Recently, there have been some significant signs that the BRICS nations are serious about reducing their dependence on the US dollar. This move has been in the making for quite some time, and now it seems to be gaining momentum. They have been setting up their own payment systems, which are designed to bypass traditional Western financial networks. This is a strategic move to ensure that their economies are less vulnerable to external shocks. Additionally, they have been increasing trade in their own currencies, which not only strengthens their economic ties, but also reduces their reliance on the dollar. This is a clear indication of their intent to create a more balanced global financial system. Furthermore, they have been actively discussing the creation of a new reserve currency. This proposed currency could potentially serve as an alternative to the dollar, providing more stability and options for international trade. These developments have sent shockwaves through the global financial system, causing significant volatility in stock markets and raising concerns among investors. They suggest that the BRICS nations are not just making empty promises, but are genuinely committed to challenging the dollar's dominance. This could lead to a more multipolar world where power is more evenly distributed, and they raise the possibility of a major shift in the global balance of power. If successful, this could redefine international trade and finance, making it more inclusive and representative of emerging economies. What do you think? A new dawn or a false dawn? As the sun rises, it brings with it the promise of a new beginning. But is this new beginning truly a dawn, or just an illusion? The rise of the BRICS is one of the most important developments in the world today. These nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are coming together to challenge the existing global order. If they are successful in creating a new currency, it could have a profound impact on the global economy. This new currency could potentially rival the US dollar, changing the way international trade is conducted. But there are also many challenges. The road ahead is fraught with obstacles, and the path to a unified currency is not straightforward. The BRICS nations have different economic systems and interests. Each country has its own unique set of priorities and economic conditions, making consensus difficult. It will be difficult to agree on the details of a new currency. Negotiations will require significant compromise and collaboration, and the US will not give up its dominance easily. The US dollar has been the world's primary reserve currency for decades, and any challenge to its supremacy will be met with resistance. What do you think? Is a new world order emerging? Are we on the brink of a significant shift in global power dynamics? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your perspective on this potential transformation. Thanks for watching, and as we always say, keep your questions coming.